Ladies and gentlemen, Melina. Alright guys, this vlog is about Madonna, alright? So we all know Madonna is pretty much as rare as Marilyn Monroe. And that's rare, like that's ultra rare. To be as rare as Marilyn Monroe is really obviously super rare. And Madonna had often said that Marilyn Monroe was kind of a victim kind of role. She had a victim kind of role and she was very much, dominated by the world she lived in. She did not have any control over how people treated her, what the controversies were around her. So she was really limited by herself in a sense. And now, what I want to say, darling, is that I'm so grateful that Madonna was out at the time that she was. Obviously, ever since I was born, Madonna was a performer pretty much. So I've always had that as an inspiration, as something I can really be proud of for myself to aspire to, and be proud of myself for trying to be like that. So I'm really grateful. Now I'm really rare. I didn't really see it till now. I'm just as rare as Madonna and Marilyn Monroe, and it's crazy, but obviously there's people that are like me, but they're so rare. Anyway, I was like thinking to myself, really grateful that Madonna was around because Madonna is someone that is also very rare. Well, she's very rare. And she took life by the horn. She had complete control over her life. She was able to run her life and be in complete control, unlike Marilyn, who had been suffering a lot and had been, we all know Marilyn Monroe was beautiful, great, she was super talented, she was great, but she was rare, but she was just very, like Madonna would never be like that, right? So we're really grateful to have people like that, Madonna. And then, of course, Madonna, because Madonna is so rare and beautiful and talented, she has people that are like her, of course. So look, Lady Gaga, Britney, all those girls that are performers, really happy that we have those people because I don't think of myself as rare. I know you're thinking, well, you are rare. You're like Madonna and Lady Gaga and all that, and those girls are rare, of course. But when I go out, I'm not thinking I'm above and beyond everybody or whatever. Obviously, I'm very talented, very good looking, but I try to find people that I can connect to, that I can feel sort of a kinship to. But of course, it's really hard because I am really rare, and so. But obviously, it's not impossible to meet someone that I can relate to. But it's just that it's so rare to meet someone like me, and I'm starting to see it now where I'm like every time I go out, people don't look like me, people don't seem like me, and it's really kind of like, obviously to be in that position, you are thinking, wow, like I never really noticed. But anyway, I'm obviously very proud of myself and everything, and think of myself very highly. But I'm very nice to people too because I know people look up to me and people see that I'm rare and people see that I'm really kind of like a hard person to find. So I treat people well because I know people don't want to be treated badly. Now, Lady Gaga goes above and beyond and treats everybody well too. Like Lady Gaga treats her fans well and her coworkers, like as actors and actresses, and her musician coworkers, I guess, like Tony Bennett. And she doesn't judge. She's never really judged. She's very, very good. Now, for me, I'm like the same way. I don't work with anyone in the music biz or anything, but when I do, I'll be nice to them, of course. But I just feel like I'm so nice to people, and I want people to know that kindness is really important. Now, and it's not like you have to go out of your way to like give the people money or give people whatever. You just have to be friendly and not be rude. People don't like rude people. So it's not a big deal. And if someone's busy, they're not even going to want to talk to you anyway. So it's not like it's a big deal. They're not really too concerned with what you're doing because they've got lots to do. So anyway, I want you guys to know that I love living life, feeling good, and doing things that I want to do. Now, if you guys are in the same boat as me, maybe you're rare like me. Maybe you're not, but maybe you're rare like me. You could be rare like me. And if you're not, if you are rare like me, or but regardless of whether you're rare or not, if you want to live your life and live it the way you want to, you totally should, right? Like life is very short. It's not that short, but it's short enough that if you don't go for what you want, you're gonna miss out, right? Anyway, guys, Melina brings gifts, darling. She brings gifts for Christmas. She brings herself for Christmas. Bye now.